to the devastating wildfires in Southern California. The high winds are returning and red flag warnings are now up again. Residents warned to get ready to leave their homes just in case the flames spread out of control. Meanwhile, firefighters getting the upper hand on a new fire that broke out last night in Ventura County, which is northwest of Los Angeles. The death toll remains at 24, but more than a dozen people are still reported missing. And with so much devastation, FEMA says more than 40,000 people have already applied for financial help from the federal government. 88,000 people are now under evacuation orders right now. This as firefighters battle those flames and the high winds. We have two reports. Lee Goldberg with more on the winds threatening to further spread the fires. But we're going to begin with Josh Einiger live in Altadena, a few miles north of downtown LA. Josh.
Yeah, Bill, those numbers are staggering, but let's focus on the 40,000 who've already applied for FEMA assistance. It's hard to quantify how many people are impacted because it's not just people's homes that will have to be rebuilt. It's also people's livelihoods. Behind me, this wreckage, this used to be a coffee shop. That coffee shop employed 6 people. 6 people who are now unemployed. From above, the destruction takes your breath away. Row after row of homes and schools, churches and businesses, everything people worked for, gone. At ground level, if you look hard enough, you'll see what might have been, like this espresso machine and some cups at a small business called Cafe de Leche.
It's pretty traumatic. Like the business to the left of us is gone, the one to the right of us is gone, the one next to that is gone, the next one is gone, behind us is gone, the fire station. Everything is completely leveled. Matt
and Anja Schodorf built that business. They have another location, but the emotional loss is still incalculable to them and their 6 employees, many of whom lost homes too. And just a week later now, Southern California is once again in the line of fire, with winds forecast tonight to gust as high as 70 miles per hour, and with the Eaton fire above Altadena just 35% contained. Meanwhile, the Palisades fire by the coast is only 17% contained. Local officials are raising serious fears tonight.
Please, please, please listen to instructions. If you are told that you are in a warning zone, it would be advised that you actually take that opportunity to leave.
De nada.
For people who lost everything, the community is coming together to provide the basic essentials at a time when so many might lose hope. But the Schodorfs, who poured their whole lives into their business, vow to rebuild.
It's a blow, but we'll come back, you know?
We'll come back. We'll come back stronger than ever. So our community needs us.
Yeah, the community needs so much. They also need to know that they'll be safe tonight and into tomorrow. One of the things that officials are concerned about is that the cell phone networks are seriously diminished because of the firestorm. They're worried that if they have to issue emergency alerts overnight to evacuate, that people's phones might not get them. So they're urging people to just pay very close attention and be ready to run if need be. But if we head inside, the Chief Meteorologist Lee Goldberg. Lee, I heard you say at 5 that perhaps the winds tonight might not be quite as strong as they had been concerned about. That would be such good news for people here.